Hey, what's happening, peeps? What's going on? This is Carlton Lewis, aka Mellow Melanin, aka Mega Businessman, coming to you live and direct from Atlanta, Georgia. And in this video, I want to just say welcome back. You know, it's been a minute since I did a video, and I'm honored to really actually do videos at this time. I believe that right now, not just our country, not just our states, you know, our globe is going through a pandemic right now. This video is not going to be about doom and gloom about the coronavirus or anything like that, but how we need to respond, because we can choose to respond in a totally different way than other people are reacting. And when you respond, you actually think, you know what I mean? You're actually thinking about what your next steps are going to be, like chess. And so, you know, in this video, first of all, I told you guys in the last video I made, and it's probably been a couple of months since I made a video last. And now more than ever, we need to be committed. And that includes me as well. You know, I changed up some of my strategies, and had to change up some, really forced to change some strategies, because the rideshare industry pretty much dried up. Will it come back? I'm pretty sure it will. But in the meantime, we have to be thinking totally different, you know, not opposite. Well, not just different, but opposite than what most people are doing, in order for us to really survive this, you know, this situation, these lockdowns. A lot of states are on lockdowns, a lot of counties, cities. Like I'm in Atlanta, and the mayor of Atlanta just put the city on lockdown, basically. You know, if you're not going out to do anything essential, she doesn't even want you outside. And I get that. So what can we do? Well, first of all, we're in rideshare. Just stop thinking rideshare. Think transportation, which is a bigger industry. All right. Think transportation. So in the transportation industry, you know, there are other things that we can do. We can deliver things, and make sure you got your gloves. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you got some gloves, you know, some Lysol if you can find it out here, you know, mask, you know, make sure you got these things. Make sure you're washing your hands. You know, this is all the common sense things that the doctors and the scientists are telling us to do. So we just got to be really smart. You know, for me, personally, I have asthma. So when they talked about self-quarantining and doing the whole 15-day lockdown that the president talked about a couple of weeks ago, I was on board, because I'm like, yeah, you know, I could keep driving, keep trying to do things, but I got a XL vehicle. So if they're saying no more than 10 people gathered in the space at a time, and I got 6 people in here plus me, that's 7. So, you know, that increases my odds of getting sick. And, you know, I got to be smarter than that. So, you know, you always got to look at what else is it? You know what I'm saying? What else are you doing? If you check out some other channels like the CEO Driver, she talks about doing deliveries. I did one delivery yesterday, right? I decided to come out of the house and do one delivery. And, you know, between the pollen that's everywhere and, you know, how I was feeling, I was like, screw it. You know, I got enough money saved up to where I don't have to do it. Thank God. So what I am doing, and what you guys heard me say in some of my other videos, I'm pushing my real estate business, you know, pushing the buying of real estate. If you look at what's happening with the economy, a lot of people are not working. The unemployment claims are off the chart. They've never been this many unemployment claims filed ever in history. So a lot of people are going to be needing to sell their house. So, you know, I would say learn something like that. Learn, you know, there are, you know, 3 main basics that we need, and that's food, clothing, and shelter. And so if you can figure out how to get into the real estate business, it's going to take some training, but I'm telling you, it's worth it. And I'm saying that from my perspective, because I know back in 2008, had I been conscious, 2008, 2009, you know, when I heard my mentor say, America is on sale, I should have been out buying houses with the information that I knew, but I had so much other stuff going on, you know, in my mind that didn't allow me to see what's happening. So now, you know, I got things pretty much set up. I have a VA service that calls out. So I've been outsourcing I've been making phone calls. So, you know, one of the things I had to get over, you know, I had been doing this negative self-talk, and we got to be really conscious of our self-talk and our inputs, things that are going into our brain right now. You know, turn the TV off for a little while. You don't have to have, you know, one of our stations here in Atlanta has an hourly update on the coronavirus. And like they got these, you know, these bold colors, this red and black, and it's got this picture of the virus, and they do this every hour on the hour, and then they have a ticker at the bottom. We got to learn how to shut that off, because that's, you know, programming our mind to be afraid. And right now, you know, we can't make it in fear. You know, we can't make it in fear. We have to make it with vision. You know what I'm saying? Vision is going to outpace the fear every time, and then the action is what cures that fear. So we got to take action. You know, constant, you know, consistent action every single day. So what I've done, I've set up a real estate system basically so I can go out, you know, my VAs, they call for sale by owner houses. I also mail out to pre-foreclosure houses. And I also okay, so my phone decided to pop up an alarm, a daily alarm that lets me know that I need to work in my planner. And I hope you guys have a planner, because you need to be seriously getting busy, right? So my thing is telling me I need to review my planner for the day. Get you a big planner, 8.5 by 11, doesn't have to be the most expensive things. Get one and work with it. All right. So what I was telling you guys, some of my strategies right now, I have a virtual assistant calling for sale by owner leads. You know, some of them, they go source the leads, they go find the leads. Other ones I send to them, you know, with this this membership that I have, and I'll post a link to the membership. 'Cause if you're serious about, you know, learning how to buy and sell real estate, why not learn from the best trainer in the world? And I swear, the guy who I study under, he is the best. He's made a lot of millionaires. Also, so I got the VAs doing work for me. The VAs, that particular membership, they helped me set up my they set up my website. You can check out my website at www.omnibuyshouses.com. omnibuyshouses.com. You can see what they set up for me, right? Because I don't like setting up websites. You know, I know how to drive traffic to websites. I don't like setting them up. That's not my forte. I'd rather pay somebody else to do it. That was part of the service. So that's some of my front end stuff. And before the video phased out, I was talking about I do mailing. I mail postcards to pre-foreclosures. I get the pre-foreclosure listings from our county. Every county, we're here in Georgia, may be different where you are. Here in Georgia, every county has what's called a legal organ, and in that legal organ, they list the houses that the bank are advertising for auction, the upcoming auction. Here in Georgia, every 4 weeks there's an auction. Now with this whole coronavirus thing going on, a lot of companies are delaying evictions and foreclosures. So it's going to be interesting to see how that plays out. Some people who are more experienced than I am in real estate have basically said, you know, by the time July comes around, July, August, you're going to see a lot of people wanting to sell their homes because of what has happened within this last 2 weeks with the economy. So I got postcards going out to pre-foreclosures, and I also drive around. I learned a strategy called the hidden market from a gentleman who's a member of the Real Estate Investors Association that I belong to. And you should, if you're serious about buying and selling houses, then you need to join your local Real Estate Investors Association or start your own, seriously. So I'll probably be doing that. I'm actually looking to start doing Zoom meetings where, you know, I'm interviewing other people in my local market and other successful investors, because there's so much information out here, you know, but there are a lot of people who aren't really well versed at teaching, you know, and I want to give it to you from people who are experts, you know what I mean, who've been doing the business, who are successful in it, who are full-time doing the business. All right. And that's probably going to be my slant for doing the Zoom webinars. Those will be free. And that's something I like to do. I like to teach. So in this particular situation where, you know, our world is in this chaos going on right now, and there's times of uncertainty, you know, people have to step up. There are some leaders out here. If you're a leader, step up. And if it's time for you to lead, lead. You know, you can't cower down and be like, well, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say. I just don't know. It's out there. You know, the leaders are stepping up right now. So be a leader. All right. And so those are my marketing strategies. I also have business cards, you know, big gaudy business cards too. So I got some business cards, you know, nothing spectacular. It's very basic. The message is basic. Actually, there's a message on the back too. So, you know, I'm dead serious about what I'm doing. You know, I'm dead serious. And if it comes to the point to where, you know, I don't need to be out doing transportation anymore, or until my real estate business pops like I want it to pop, I'll do some type of driving. My bonus daughter just went by. It's her birthday today. Happy birthday, Tay. What's happening? Happy birthday. And I just want to be able to get this message out to people. You know, I want to be able to give people some type of hope, because that's what people need right now. They need some direction in what to do. A lot of people are going to be going through some changes and challenges. You know, I know that the government is doing some type of stimulus program where they're giving people, you know, $1,200 or, you know, per household or per, you know, whatever, however they're doing it. I don't want you guys to even bank on that. You know what I'm saying? I want you to work on creating your own economy. All right. Create your own economy, and where you're not necessarily so dependent on another human being to bring you, for you to generate income, you know, or else you'll be like so many people who just got laid off because, you know, anything could happen. And in case in point, if you worked in, you know, a lot of different industries, they're saying, don't even come to work. We can't pay you. So, you know, I don't want that to happen to anybody else from here going forward. All right. So again, I'll be doing more videos. I'm happy to do these videos. I like doing these videos. I like teaching. I like sharing what works. I like different strategies, and I want us to win. You know, and there are strategies to win in this. We're moving into a recession now. You know, a lot of people hate to say, well, a recession is when the economy is contracting. That means people are not spending money. All right. A lot of people are not spending money. They're conserving the money. All right. And so at that point in time, when everybody else is contracting, you need to be expanding. All right. You need to be expanding as an entrepreneur. And I'm talking to the people that are true blooded entrepreneurs and people that are looking to be entrepreneurs. You need to be expanding and not contracting. Big shouts out to Grant Cardone. I don't know what's going on with your company, brother, but you know what? You built a company, you know, worth billions of dollars, you know, billions of dollars in assets or whatever. I know you'll be all right. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up. I'm about to get out here and do some grocery shopping. Probably wash this pollen off of this car because, you know, it bothers me. I don't need the pollen in my life. Do the grocery shopping, gas up the whip, and, you know, hang out with my daughter for a minute, then get back with the rest of the family. My daughter's actually kind of chilling at my parents' house, you know. That's a whole different story. You know, she's type 1 diabetic. And so, you know, she's at high risk. I'm at high risk. So that's why I'm not putting anybody in the car. I'm at high risk and this thing affects your lungs. Why would I do that? That's dumb. So, but that's it. You know, I hope you guys got some value out of this video. Like I said, I'm here to bring you hope. I'll probably change the name of the channel from Rideshare Driving Tips. I'm still going to keep that web address. I'm going to be building a email list as well. But I'll probably change the name to Carlton's Real Lessons, and real is an acronym for real estate and life. You know, Carlton's Real Estate and Life Lessons, because I want to share with you guys some things that I know, some things that'll work, and, you know, help some other people. And then they can go out and help some other people too. All right. So once again, this has been Carlton Lewis, aka Mega Businessman, aka Mellow Melanin, coming to you live and direct from Atlanta, Georgia. I'm still the Southeast Beast, the Conquering Chief, Your Highness, the finest prosperity Don #1. Let's get out here and get it, y'all. The opportunity is there. There are a lot of people that are going to be needing our help. okay? And you could be the one to help change somebody else's life. All right? Peace.